Hello, Dial. Thanks so much for the raid. We're still doing some small setups, so we will be right back in just a minute. But I just want to say thank you and also shout out, appreciate it. Everybody please check out Dial. Hello, hello. Finally, we are back. Wait, are we? Okay, there we. Now we are both unmuted. Cause we're cool. And oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Hi, Cheshire. You're causing chaos while I was away. I was muted and I was eating some chicken and I was away. And oh my goodness, is that the zombie Danny? You've been stalking me all day. Oh, so sorry. I interrupted. I gotta stop the yapping.
You're all good.
Okay, so let's start right now. Let's go to the main screen and let me show you all this beautiful guest. Are you ready? Flatline? You mean someone's dead in here? Ayo. Oh, there you go. They're loading. They're loading guests into the Netline city. The Netline. Hello.
Hey.
Is it? We safe.
Okay.
Hi, people. How you doing?
I wonder why I'm a little bit grainy right now.
A little bit. Yeah, it'll settle. It happens like that. It's gonna go that way. Yeah, it's normal. Don't worry. There's sometimes when people jump inside the net city, they go a little green. You know, a little nausea happens in their body. So hopefully you don't get sick by being here. We don't want that. Don't worry. In the net city, it's free of like COVID. And oh dear Lord!
Oh my God, Cheshi!
What?
Oh.
Oh, you gremlin! Oh my goodness! I got jump scared by Cheshire.
He does that all the time.
What the fuck? Thank you so much for the freaking 5 gifted subs. Oh my lord.
There we
They
go.
both look awesome. Why, thank you. Thank you for the compliments.
No.
I'll get you for that, Chesh. I'll get you.
Oh my God.
Oh, you can be here. Lots of mutuals around here. It's lovely to see you all. Hi.
Oh, sweetie. Hi. Good to see you made it.
Wait. Oh, holy sh! No, let me not curse. Are you a Saincisco streamer, by the way? I'm trying to myself to not curse as much.
Oh, you're fine.
Like, holy. Okay.
You
Hi.
can swear all you want.
Can I? Oh, please don't give me that much permission, especially when
No.
I'm.
Sane.
What?
Be a sailor. Be the sailor you always dreamed of.
Chat. I'm a sailor. Apparently, I'm a sailor. What do I know about this newfound information? But yeah, well, thank you so much for the 500 and thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That helps a lot. And, oh my goodness, Nimsy Rams, thank you so much for the 100 share. Holy crap, you people are way too much lovely today. Thank you. I really appreciate it, honestly. Thank you so much. Sailor Scout, you know what? I like that. I love it because I am ready for combat.
You just said combat?
Yeah, I'm ready for combat. I'm here to fight you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Danny, that's exactly what I heard too. That is exactly what I heard.
Sailor, I just met her. Wait, what? You're being funny. Oh no, we got the little chaos sound effect happening. Fucking what? 1,000 shares? What the fuck? What the? Oh my god! Yo, Cheshire, thank you so much for the support. What the hell? Hey, fellow guest, I'm sorry for yelling so much, but can you please introduce yourself to our audiences today?
Oh, me?
Yes, look at you.
Oh, hi everybody. My name is Ember. I am a loving fire spirit. Some people call me an Ifrit, a Genasi flame entrich, but you can call me a friend.
Oh, that's such a cute introduction. I love it. I take it back. I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to embrace you and get some appreciation for you. You look absolutely stunning. You always do in every form. I hope you enjoy the new makeover that you gain by entering the Net City.
You know, funny enough. So there is in the Everflame Discord, there's a sandbox thing, and Cheshi immediately decided we're doing this in the city. And at some point,
Wait,
we decided it was like the Saints Net City for some reason. So there's a pub in Saints Net City called the Everflame. I don't know.
Oh, new Insane lore unlocked. Yo, you know what I say about all the streams that I do? Everything is canon. If it happened on the stream, and everything is canon. That's my VTuber lore. So the fact that there's a place like that, and Cheshire is there, all that stuff happening, that's canon too.
Yeah, I'm a proprietress of a 4-story pub tavern thing in the middle of your city.
I like it. I like it. So that's why I brought you here, because I need you to do taxes paper. If that's true, I need.
Ah, crap! I knew this was a trap. Damn it!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Look, I may be the ruler of the Net City, but I have enough control of what happens to the Net City. There's tons of people here doing tax evasion, and I don't know about it. Yes, taxes.
Can I just like go to like H&R Block or something, please? I don't want to do
it. No, you're fine. You're fine. Look, and everyone is welcome to the Net City to adjust and behave however they want, and have fun. You know, that's what it's all about. And why is there a freaking Joker on my hair right now? Who did? Actually, I was about to say, there's actually, you may be surprised to hear this, but there's actually been a demand for you to stop by here. Yeah, there's a demand.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Several people were suggesting you to be here. Actually, there's lots of mutuals. They wanted to see it. They wanted to see the combination of my hot head with your hot body here. So that's why I brought you here to the Net City as well. I can even mention them. Some of them are in chat, and some of them are around the corners of the Net City, such as the lovely Danny, who embraces your presence.
Yeah.
And of course, Cheshire as well.
Danny and Cheshire are absolute sweethearts. They're just they've been absolutely wonderful friends. I actually met Danny I met in Yomi's food channel. Like it just her food channel. We just started talking food. I posted some food, and then she started talking about it, and then we just kept talking, and then eventually we became friends. And Cheshire we just met in Yomi's stream, and believe it or not, I was looking. The Cheshire Cat has always been a part of my childhood, and then he just showed up one day, and I'm just like, oh my god. I needed my Cheshire Cat, and here you are. And then we just quickly became friends.
That's so chaotic. I say chaotic because I know their nature. And that's why I also made them a little, a very sane spin-off of their own model as well. I'm not sure if you've seen it around, but I did want to send it.
It looks so good.
Yeah, we need to get Cheshire on the stage someday. When we need to. I tried. Look, the Net City Police has been trying to arrest this individual, but every time they just manage to escape. I don't know how they do it. They just escape. Yeah.
Model inspiration other than fire.
Thank you for reading the questions.
Yes, actually, there is actually an inspiration for but not just this model, but the entire character is actually based off of a dancer. You know, it's based upon like a right, yes, and but like so if you actually look at the outfit, you could easily see some like dancer a dancer's dress with a leg out free, so it's up here. Let me
Yeah, you're fine.
Wrong way.
Oh yeah, by the way, you may or may not be wearing anything under your dress, so be careful with how you spin.
That's so yeah. Sorry. But yeah, so like the so when it comes to like the outfit, the entire thing is based around a dancer outfit.
I love it.
I took a little bit of inspiration from the garb that was on what was her name? She was in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh,
Uh,
I love it. Good
I can't
movie. Good
remember
movie.
I can't remember her name, but yeah, it was a really good movie. But but there was a bit of inspiration from there, and then there was a tiefling I found that had a violin on just
Tiefling? Hello? Tiefling alert?
yeah, not that tiefling.
Not that tiefling?
But, not that tiefling, not that one. Esmeralda Rabbit, thank you, Esmeralda.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, it was based upon Esmeralda and a tiefling that I found with a violin. That was what the outfit was. And then as for the red hair, the ponytail, all that kind of stuff. Anybody that's actually seen me in real life knows that I actually oftentimes will wear my hair like that.
That's cute. I love it. Personalization. Lovely.
Yep. It's attached to that. The amulet is a heart. And that's my core. Like I've like always like had like an attachment to like something holding who I am, and like that kind of concept. It's a little bit more complicated, but that's in essence who I am. And it's a heart because I love people.
Aww.
I love taking care of people. It's just the person I am.
You're a super sweet person, honestly. Ever since I met you around, and I see you around the same streets. Yeah, we're bringing back the streets topic into this conversation. If you don't know the context, I've had lots of mutual friends that know you. That's what we were mentioning earlier, and it's why, you know, I just call it the streets. You're part of the streets of all those mutuals that I love very much, and they love you too. And I've seen you around, so yeah. Welcome to the Net City directly from the streets. Thank you for doing the showcase of your model, like of your character design. And
there we go.
Yeah,
I had to readjust.
Yeah, that's perfect. So if anyone has any more questions for our dear guest, we do have a highlight redeem. It is the best way to ask them a question. It can be anything you wanted to ask them about them as a person or the VTuber in question. Feel free to use that redeem. It's only 100 points. Those points will be refunded at some point during the week. So have no fear. You will get those points back. Their model have physics. Yo, heck yeah. All the models have physics.
Okay, believe it or not, I've been making this joke like one day. I'm not shy about this. I'm on nature T. It's like not a secret. And one day I looked at my roommates and was like, oh, I have physics.
Anything you say,
But yeah.
All right, so I do have some questions myself, and the questions can vary from things that are VTuber related and your own takes on the topics that I'm about to talk about as well. And by the way, we do have a small game on the stream. At the end of the stream,
when you dancing, I have tried getting into swing. And I do dancing. I sit there and dance while I'm cooking in the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes when it's just myself and I got like electro swing going, I'll actually sit there and just start dancing randomly.
Thank you for the question, Coco. Like I said, we do have a trivia. We do have a question at the end of the stream. This is a question specially made by our previous VCS guest, and and you will have to create a question for our future guests as well. So I hope you're able to think of one while we do this collaboration. And there's another question there. Thank you, Abakoa. Do you want to read it?
Is taking a fire lady to an ice cream shop a good idea? Well, it depends. Do you want soup? Do you want like chocolate and vanilla soup? Because if you do, sure.
Are you not like Rapidash? Like if you trust someone or something, you will not burn them?
Oh,
or are you always fiery?
Absolutely, just like that. No, absolutely like that. Otherwise, how else would I give people hugs? I would give if I didn't, I would give people hugs and they would just turn into ash. What got me into streaming? Okay, funny enough, I was sitting there. It's a whole list of events, but it boils down to I ended up in Hazy Nev's stream and
Hazy!
met. Yep, Hazy. I met some people in there, and they were just
Mhm.
like, "So why aren't you streaming? What? Why aren't you streaming? Well, I don't know if I have it. Just do it, Ember. Just do it." And I'm like, I mean, I could. And they're like, "What are you waiting for? Just do it." And then so like 2 days later, I had a stream set up, and then I just started streaming. There was no plan, no preparation, nothing, and that was like back in last August.
Aw. Last August. So let me see. If Saint Matt works well today, you have been streaming for almost a year. Like 10
Almost.
months? Almost? That's lovely. That's lovely to hear. How has your journey been so far? Have you been enjoying it?
It's been fun. It's been a little bit rocky. There's been a lot of like ups and downs, twists and turns.
Mm,
It's it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
I totally
Uh,
get it.
the best part are the people.
The people, heck yes. I hope that nothing gets complicated when it comes to all that stuff. Do you mind sharing what may be complicated about it? We will also like transparency and help other fellow streamers, or hell, even let the audience understand what are some of the challenges that can happen to a streamer or a VTuber.
So I know for me, talking with people is my strong suit. Talking with people, engaging with them, that's my strong suit. Playing games and talking with people, that's my strong suit. I can do that. I can engage with people and all that kind of stuff. My weak points is social media and creativity. I'm terrible at both of those
Oh,
things. Absolutely terrible at both of those things. So I'm always struggling. What kind of things can I introduce to a stream? What kind of, like remembering to even, like do social media. I didn't even think you would be posting on Twitter at all. I don't think about it. But so like I'm constantly engaging with people in Discord. I'm constantly engaging with people on stream, but I don't use um Twitter at all. Like I use it, but I don't the way I should. And then there's the
okay.
creativity side where I'm never like sure, okay, what could I do? What should I do? All that kind of stuff. So I'm just
Okay.
so that that's basically those are the challenges that I face. It's just
Mm,
being creative.
okay. No, I completely understand. Everybody has their own set of challenges when it comes to this stuff. And because it does take time. You have to you have to discipline yourself to be able to like control all the socials if you want to go this as hard as possible as you want, because you're not just handling Twitch, you're handling other socials like YouTube or Twitter or Discord if you're gonna use that to promote yourself. And some people
I
it's like, hey, do I have to or not? It's up to you. You just want to have fun, just log into Twitch. It's completely valid for anyone to just want to have fun on Twitch, and that's it, and let their friends know. But however, if you do want to promote it, like, hey, you want more new eyes, you have to go out of your ways. You gotta, yeah. And also upgrade all the socials little by little. And speaking of upgrades, for those of you who may not have seen it, I am now sharing on screen. I will be putting these pictures on our Discord. If you're anyone here, welcome to join the Net City Discord. I make tons of different models for tons of different peoples. Using my own limited knowledge with the V-Roy. I'm not like a VTuber artist or anything like that. I don't want to call myself that yet. But however, I just want to show my own spin and fan art on stuff. You have your own models as well, but I just wanted to do my own spin on it, and I hope you like it.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. It also gives me some ideas for like moving forward and things like that. Like the shader on the hair. I really like that as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and also the necklace.
Necklace. Oh yeah, I need to give you that. I need to fix that asset. Hey, don't turn to the left. People can see the broken parts of the necklace.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, even my headphones on the back of this. No one's gonna be seeing my noggin. There's a giant hole in the back of my headphones. Hey, it's all about having fun with the most VTubers. They're just showing like the top half of their bodies, and that's it. Grippers,
Yep.
what are those? Underwear, what's that? You don't need to wear underwear when you're a VTuber.
You don't need that.
Nah, you don't need that.
So
Get
let's
that out
see
of
here.
here.
Sog asking, how do you feel about the wet? How do I feel about experiencing clean wet? Honestly, the wet sucks. Okay, this is not like this is not a bit. This is not in character. This is actual IRL facts. The wet sucks. I hate the wet. The wet is awful. I don't like it. The clean wet is like as best as it gets. I just like no. It just feels gross and awful. And get it off of me, please.
Can you explain what's the wet again?
The wet is literally just getting water, anything wet, water, oil, it doesn't matter, just the wet. I don't like the wet.
Oh, you don't like liquids on your body. That's what
I
you're
do
saying?
not like liquids. Yeah, no liquids. No liquids on the body. I hate it. It feels awful. I can't. It's a texture.
But how do you clean yourself? How do you shower?
I suffer through the clean wet. I suffer. That is how that's how I get clean.
Are you like a cat?
I suffer.
Like you have to just kind of like clean yourself while you're licking yourself?
No, I'm not gonna lick myself. That's even worse. That's a sticky wet. That's no. No, I don't want the sticky wets.
I don't know what to do with this newfound information. Ember Crowlen licks himself clean.
No, that's not what he told me. I don't like the wet. Just no. I don't. No.
Yo, Dial. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. By the way.
Yeah. Also,
like
if water isn't wet, does that mean fire isn't hot? What the hell does that even mean? You want to play with fire? You'll get burned.
That's a freaking. Isn't that No, I'm thinking about the Garfield meme. I'm thinking about the. If you put it in the oven and it's hot and. I don't know, something that doesn't make sense. It felt like one of those sentences. But anyway, speaking of Garfield and such, I want to get to know your taste and all the things that you are surrounding you. What kind of vibe can we get from your stream? That's my question.
So I will do
someone just shower you. You said you don't like showers, and somebody just shower you.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you.
My brain just like shut off there. So when I'm streaming, I'm usually like very laid back. I can get intense sometimes, especially when like whatever's going on is intense. Or if I go on a rant about something, I could seriously start getting intense. But most of the time it's very laid back, very relaxed. And I'm usually playing games like Dark Souls, Celeste, Hollow Knight. Usually playing like high difficulty games. And just playing it in a laid back fashion. That's usually what I'm doing. And every once in a while, somebody will be having a rough day, and I'll just, talk to them. Sit there, try to brighten up their day a little bit. That's usually my focus, is just making sure everybody has like a good day. Yeah. Somebody said a good way to a good way to put it is campfire vibes. Sometimes they'll just start breaking out a story. So think about a campfire. You have people gathering around, and you have somebody that's a storyteller, or somebody that's the basically an MC of the campfire. And so that's what I do. I'll tell stories, I'll rant about things, and it'll just be a relaxed vibe. So you can just come in and chill, relax, stay warm.
Heck yeah. I love that. I love that feeling too. I watch tons of streamers. When I started, I suddenly got the vibe of it. Before I was a streamer, I didn't used to watch so many streams, but now I watch way too many. And now I know the experience of it. It is kind of unique. It's a little different than just binging YouTube videos in general. I'm surprised you didn't mention one specific game when you mentioned all those games.
Which game?
Kirby.
Oh, it's Kirby. Kirby.
It's Kirby.
Okay. So so in February, I decided to like just start streaming. I was like, I got an idea. I'm gonna stream every single Kirby game. and I thought I could.
And please be careful. There's a wild Kirby on the loose going on around, sucking on people's toes.
I'm aware of that one, but so. By the way, everybody, saying you're gonna play every single Kirby game in a month.
No. I am only playing one Kirby game.
Yeah.
And that's Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I need to get back to it. It's been
Danny,
a busy week.
Welcome in.
Oh, hello, Danny. Yeah, Danny did some redeems earlier. I had them. They were not on by accident. I will refund you those points, and the redeems are now on. You're welcome to like. Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But,
the Kirby has made us. Kirby, get out of my office! there's the Kirby.
So, hey, it's Kirby.
Yes.
Just sucking on your face.
Yeah.
It really likes your face, apparently.
Yeah, the face.
Honestly, everything unfortunately for me, everything is a little bit delayed.
No worries. You're good. You're fine. It's if you're. My apologies if it goes a little green on their side. Sometimes the Nest City has like some fissures on the space-time continuum, so we're trying to get that fixed up. It's totally that.
But yeah. So, anyways, as for like the Kirby thing, if somebody says they can play all the Kirby games in a month, really give them a questionable glance, because it took me 3 months to get through all of them. Exactly. Took 3 months.
That's impressive, though. You actually managed to do it. Did you play Planet Roboto?
Yep, Robobot. I had to skip a couple games because they would literally destroy my wrists.
Tilt and tumble?
I couldn't actually do tilt and tumble. All this offshoot ones I wasn't able to do. But
I see.
But like Canvas Curse,
okay.
Mass Attack, and like the Wii ones I couldn't do because it required like a lot of use of the wrist, and I have a really bad wrist, and so I really injured my wrist playing through Canvas Curse, and so it was really, really bad.
Oh, well, so sorry about that. Yeah. Sometimes streaming can be a extremely challenging work.
It is. When it comes to streaming games, you feel it's better to stream the games that you actually enjoy playing, or are you more willing to go with the fans? What you fans want to see? Okay, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. Personally, I think it's both. I think those go hand in hand. I think you need to be and you need to enjoy what you're playing. If you don't enjoy what you're playing, you're not gonna have fun. It's not gonna be good content. It's just you're gonna be bored, or you're gonna be frustrated, and you're gonna be focused more on where your fun is. Like you're just gonna be like focused entirely upon how can I make this entertaining, because it's not entertaining to you. Conversely, if you're not playing things that people want to see, they're not going to watch. That's the simple truth. They're not going to watch what they don't want to watch.
If you're not enjoying it genuinely, like it's not going to make good content.
Exactly. The content has to be of mutual enjoyment. It can't just be for one of the two of you. That's how it works. Now, to be fair, does that mean I will never go and play Subnautica? It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go play Subnautica. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate every single moment of it, and people are gonna love watching it. But but there's exceptions where the viewers are there to watch the streamer like struggle or get frustrated, but that's the exception to that. Otherwise, mutual enjoyment is entirely imperative.
Oh, there you go. I tried refreshing your model just in case it makes it work better a little. I'm all on the wrong.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
It just happens. There we go. Now it's clear. Yeah, refreshing actually works. It seems.
Okay.
Yeah. No, thank you for answering that question, and thank you for asking as well, chat. If you have more questions for Ember, please make sure to ask them right now before we dive into the heavy ones, because I do have some heavy questions, and I hope you're ready for them.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Okay, so let's see how ready you are. Okay, shall we? I'm just gonna drop it right now. Just gonna drop it.
Okay.
So let's see. This is the one that I like to hear personally. So let me get my mic ready. What are your thoughts on the VTuber community?
My thoughts on the VTuber community, from
Yeah.
what I have seen, is it is simultaneously a tight, interwoven net of people, as well as everybody has their like own little solar systems. It's like a galaxy almost, where everybody has, where you have each solar system is a different streamer or a set of streamers. And the VTuber community seems very interested in helping each other grow, and helping each other actually solve problems and all that. They each bring something new to the table, each owe their own flavor to everything. And I think without that interwoven sense of community, I don't think it would be as strong. And I don't think VTubers would be as respected. The other thing that I notice about VTubers is that there's a lot of VTubers out there that work through companies and corporations. I'm not entirely sure how they work, but I do notice that those ones do reach out more, and because they exist, people get brought in more into the community, and it inspires more people to take up streaming.
Mm-hmm. That's so
So,
lovely. You put that so elegantly. I love how you explain it, and especially the part where you said like it's a galaxy of like of each combination of each person's community. And I can see that. I can see that. Every time that I go, I think this is one of the reasons why I called my new branding like the Net City. Because hey, it's my own city. Every Discord server and every community, it's their own little cities. You get to go there and visit, and most of the time the VTuber or creator or content creator is gonna be hanging around specific circles of either mutuals that just work together or vibe together, or maybe they're hanging on their own Discords. And sometimes they just want to jump into your Discord as well to just see what's happening or what's going on, share their artwork, share their passions, share their struggles, anything they can
yeah.
do. And that's everything you said combined into that one statement. Beautifully said. Thank you for that. And we got lots of questions if you want to read them from the
Oh,
top.
yeah. Hypnotica is literally the wet personified. Are you sure you want to do it? Not to mention the monster. No, I don't want to do it, but I will. If it comes down to it, I will. Like, like it'll happen. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna even deny it. It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna find some way to trick me into playing it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Do
wonderful.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, if you're talking about playing it, no, I don't enjoy playing it. I enjoy Magic the Gathering. I
They
enjoy.
touch grass. Chat. Never mind.
I touch grass. I touch grass. Kind of. I actually.
You
I
play
have
Magic
like
the Gathering. How do you touch grass?
I have 4 decks behind me, and that is it. I only have 4 decks. One of them is literally designed to get people to hate me. Another one is designed to get people to hate me, and another one is to get people to hate me. That's all I do. Is just get people to hate me in Magic the Gathering, so I don't have to play anymore. Um, if you're wondering what is hand destruction, I literally just get rid of your hand. You don't get to play. Another one is slivers. Have fun. And the other one is like infinite Merfolk deck. And
I love that.
so it's just to get people to hate me, so I don't have to play anymore. Um, so as for that, I don't really like. I like the story of Yu-Gi-Oh. I love watching the anime. I love Team 4 Stars. I think it's Team 4 Star.
Yeah, it was Little Karibo.
Little Karibo. I like Little Karibo's take on Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I love that kind of stuff. As for playing it, not a huge fan. So yeah, who's the best Hollow Knight boss and why is it White Defender? Because okay, so Dung Defender and White Defender are like super cool because they have like some of the most richest lore. You can talk with them. They're just like super chill dudes. It's basically the same dude, and they're like fantastic. Plus, caramba, or whatever it is. Oh god, fantastic.
I need to play the game. I tried it once stream, but I haven't gotten back to it.
Yeah. I came in kind of late, but I asked, but who or what would you say was your biggest influence on my as a VTuber and her character design? As for character design, it's almost wholly personal, in a way. just from a variety of things throughout my life, like dancing, just my hairstyle is actually my hairstyle, stuff like that. And I've always just been I've always been like drawn to fire. I've been playing with fire since I was like 6. I've been like
excuse
since
me?
a wee little. Oh yeah, I've been playing with fire since I was young. A small wee little flame.
As part of the cybersecurity,
What?
do not play with fire. Only you can prevent forest fire.
Fine, don't play with fire, people.
Don't play with fire. Not in that city, please.
Okay. I'll behave for now.
You can play with Ember though. Go check out.
Play with me, please.
You want to play with fire? Play with Ember. That's a better solution.
Yes. Play with me. As for influence on me as a VTuber, that would be Yomi and Hazy, to be honest.
Lovely.
Yeah, they kind of. That and my mod team, they've been a huge influence on me. Do I draw?
Ooh.
Okay, that's a tough one. Because on one hand, yes, I do draw. I do graphite. On the other hand, I haven't done drawing in years, so I'm like so friggin' rusty. I would have to really get back into it. I've been slowly like getting back into like using a drawing tablet, but I haven't been spending my time actually doing it, and I need to. I've been neglecting it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Very relatable.
Can I make water like being in a hot tub if I sit in it? Yes, I can make soup with myself.
Wait, excuse me? We can actually get Ember theme soup?
Yes. Take that, bathwater. I'll make you soup. I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Can I have the first serving, please? I'm holding my cup next to you.
Absolutely. You can have the first serving.
Yes. Thank you.
Dial asks a super important question. I think this is the best question of the entire night. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which has an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood expansions up to level 70 for free with no restrictions on playtime? Now available on Xbox Series X and S. Sign up for free and enjoy it. Or is it today? Yes, I have heard it. I don't play it. Sorry.
Ember, what the?
What?
How do you know all that by memory?
Oh, it's right there. I can read it.
How did you read it so fast?
I've had a lot of practice thanks to Dial.
Did they just ask you this question on every stream or something? You read that like so fluidly. I would stumble over, fall down the stairs, probably murder a child on the way down, and then I still wouldn't be able to read that in one go.
Yeah, I read fast. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing. I think Dial's just imprinted it in the brain, and then I just can recite it as quickly. One of these days, I'll just do it from memory.
What the hell? How do you do that, Hugwello? That's the first time I see a giant emote in chat. It's taking over. I didn't even know that was a thing. How Ember can read chat? Shut up, Abakoa.
Yep.
My mods claim that I can't read chat.
Absolutely. You can go buy Ember mugs in your local store today at your local Walmart and Target. Also online on Amazon.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, so it's time for my question. Because you did mention like a little bit of your VTuber lore. So I make this I made your artwork on the back. I made this screenshot with you holding a lance, but I'm wondering here, this is just like out of my ass production. I was wondering what kind of weapon would you use if you use weapons, or do you use like magic as your VTuber?
Okay, so excellent
VTuber
question.
lore time.
Excellent question. Most truth be told, I am mostly a pacifist. I myself am mostly a pacifist. I don't like the idea of fighting. But as for what I do, any fire that's in existence, I control it.
And here I was about to go fist with you. I saw you entering the I saw you entering the net city, and I thought this was a good opportunity. Oh wow, a worthy opponent. But, oh wait, they don't want to fight. That's just me. I thought they were.
No, I don't like fighting. I'm not the kind of person that likes fighting. Now, if you want to know, if you want to know exactly what kind of weapons I do know how to use, I do know how to use a glaive. I do know how to use a polearm.
Ooh.
I do know how to use. I do know. I'm actually proficient in archery, firearms. I actually do know wrestling and stuff like that.
Oh snap! You can do the Randy Orton grab and just grab me and just throw me from the second floor that we are right now.
Absolutely.
We have a special highlight question for that. Thank you so much for that, Aquarena. What are your lore parents like? Ooh, does your character has like lore?
Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Since the existence of the Big Bang, my parents would be the Big Bang, like the primordial fire, the fire beginning of everything. That's what I come from.
Holy, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
Yo.
Do I have a finishing move and demonstrate it on Sane? Not on stream.
How dare you? I've been behaving very chill. You all want to bring the chaos in me. You all want to bring the insanities out of me. I've been a good host today, trying to actually listen instead of interrupting. The biggest bang was you.
Yeah,
oh,
the biggest thing was me.
Oh,
but
so that has like so many meanings. Why would you say that, Danny?
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the other Danny. That was something.
Sainix artwork went.
Saying Ember artwork went. Oh no.
I told myself I was gonna try being 16 plus stream, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a journey.
No, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what they're talking about. But don't worry. Danny, behave yourself. Every time I gotta scold Danny, I'm just gonna scold all the Dannys combined.
Hey, listen. If one of them is messing around, the other one's surely around the corner.
Yeah. I swear. It's like having two students with the same name and scolding them both simultaneously.
What'll be like, I didn't do anything. Not yet, you little shit.
No, I like the expressions. I like your energy. You surely you do have a wholesome vibe to yourself, but you can be so fun with it too. And you have a good vibe with your energy, and I really love it. Oh my goodness, hello.
People oftentimes say that I can be a little bit hothead or a spitfire. I don't know what they're talking about. I totally don't know what they're talking about.
No, that's totally fine. But no, thank you for answering that question. And now, well, I guess it's time to ask the question of the night. And this is a question brought to us by our previous guest. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so let's see. So, hold on a second. I'm just making sure that I got it on here. I'm actually opening my...
Snipe them!
What? Oh, snap, bots!
Snipe them!
Snipers! Get your weapons ready.
Burn them away.
Burn them. Oh, no.
Burn them into ash.
Wow, it's back to back, two of them, too. Man. There you go. Sorry about that, chat. We seem to have some some AI related disaster in that city, but we got to take it now real fast. But yeah, okay. So the question is as follow, and this was delivered to us by our previous guest. Hold on, I need to. Why isn't it opening? I'm just wondering why my my document isn't opening. Because our last guest was Trace from the VTuber chat show. Our previous guest was Guchan actually, but we didn't ask him a question. We were just heavily focusing on VTuber related topics like branding and all that stuff. But for Trace, who was part of like the regular episode of VCS, they ask you the following: if you woke up as the most famous VTuber, what would you do? What would you do first?
If I woke up, okay. First off, you need to know is when you say most famous, is it currently most famous VTuber, or if I myself end up being the most famous VTuber upon waking up?
I assume it's you. Like let's see that tomorrow. Like suddenly, like hey, you are known as the most famous VTuber. You're like bigger than Iron Mouse, bigger than Kisuna AI. You're everywhere. What do you do?
First thing I would do.
And thank you so much for the raid, Logie.
Welcome in, Raiders. The first thing I would do is probably cry from being overwhelmed. I would literally just like start breaking down crying. The second thing I would do is start planning out how to start doing charity work. Like a charity event, because that'd be like the biggest fucking dream ever, so that I could actually start like doing charity work, because that's exactly what the kind of stuff that I would want is like if the more people that would know me, the more people I could reach, the more charity work that I could do, the more people that I could help out in the world.
You know, that's such a lovely answer, and it's so fun to see that I want to say 100% of people who are here in the VTuber chat show, if they talk about like when they talk about fame in general, the first thing they say is, hey, I want to have all these resources so that I can help others. I think it's everyone's goal these days because of the daily struggles that we all go to. It's honestly honorable that lots of people that come here, they have like the same united thought, like, hey, I just want to support all my fellow VTubers, or all my fellow artists, or hell, even people in the audience as well, or anyone. Yeah, it's all about that too. Spreading that joy and positivity. I like that.
Yeah,
but
there's just a lot of people out there that need help. There's just a that just needs support, and
absolutely.
It just if I just had the ability to do that.
Understandable, very, very super honorable. Thank you for that. And now I would like to ask you if you have a future questions. The interviews are not over. This is just for you to think about while we ask you and more conversations with you. So if you have a question for our future guest, now's your time to let me know so I can write it down as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch up with some comments. Thank you everyone for being so active and supportive today. Ember is the person who will have absolute power and then use it to save a kitten from the tree because she's so sweet. Aw, I love to hear that. If I had a lottery level money, I would totally buy many bits to find someone who gets them put on it, and then send like 50k to them to see how long the bait attack would take. Oh, you're just in it for the chaos. You just want to break people's like VTuber bottle, or break their heart, or break their emotions. You know what? Totally worth it.
Ocarina, you would literally send me into tears. Like I would literally just start bawling and breaking down crying.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then ask you to instead donate to like charity or something, please. I can't. I couldn't.
Don't be okay. No, show's not over. And stop selling bootleg merchandise of Sane, by the way. That is just a joke that we have.
But let's see here. I'm trying to think on what kind of question I would ask.
No, it's totally fine. Look, I have questions myself, and this one's
favorite moment from my journey so far.
Ooh.
So I think one of my favorite moments, and I sometimes think back on this, but there was a stream a while back, and the chat was like so active.
Mhm.
There were like 8 people all talking at once. I know a lot. I know that I might not seem like a lot, but there were like 8 people all talking at once, all chatting with each other, and I was talking with them, and I'm like, this is amazing. I was able to talk with them, communicate with them,
Mhm.
just carry on the conversation, and it, it was like my favorite moment. I think back to that. I think I was playing Celeste at the time, but it was that was I think my favorite moment from streaming. There was I think it was like back in November. Also, welcome in Raiders. Welcome in
Yeah.
Tactical.
Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, so many lovely people are raiding today. Honestly, I'm so honored and so flattered that in a night like this, lots of people want to take a visit and just check out what's going on in the city. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to refresh your model once again, just so it can be a little bit more clear. So hopefully in the next few seconds it'll clear up. And hello,
Yeah.
Alice. Thank you so much for the raid, lovely sweetie. Everybody, please check out Alice, our an amazing artist, Blue Tentacles, in the chat. Hi, cuties. Hi to you too. Thank you for stopping by the Net City. Thank you for making the Net City your last stop of the night.
What is my favorite dinosaur?
Favorite dinosaur? Ooh, I know who asked that.
Oh, that's yeah. Hmm. Oh, what is my favorite dinosaur? I have not thought about that in for friggin' ever. I mean, I've always been a fan of the pterodon.
Pterodon? Let me Google that.
I think
I forget my dinosaurs. The Triceratop?
No.
No, pterodon. Oh, it looks like it has wings.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. It's got wings. It looks like this is just straight up a Monster Hunter boss.
Yeah, kind of is.
Is it real or is it fictional?
I'm sorry, Danny. Fine. You want to know my favorite dinosaur? The crow. The chicken.
Crow?
I love the chicken.
Chicken
That's
and
my
dinosaur.
favorite dinosaur.
Chicken and dinosaur. Chicken nuggets are not dinosaur. Don't remember that.
Yeah. The Dino Nugget. That's my favorite dinosaur.
The only dino nuggets that I know about here is your freaking butt cheeks, Danny. Ayo. Sorry, I had to bring that up. They've been railing on my patience for a while.
What is my earliest specific memory I have from streaming? Okay, are you ready? My earliest memory is actually setting up with hitting up Cheshi and going, "Hey Cheshi, I need some help setting up a stream." And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, I can help, but I don't know what you want me to do." And I'm like, "That's okay. I just need help testing out things." And so I'm sitting there testing out, and then in hops Dial out of nowhere just to watch. And then then Till shows up as well. And then so here I am streaming Celeste as I'm figuring out exactly how streaming works. My first ever stream wasn't even meant to be a stream. It was just me fixing things, setting things up, and then I ended up with like 3 people just watching me play Celeste.
That's super wholesome though, because it wouldn't be a VTuber stream or VTuber debut if it wasn't Scuff.
Right? Theoretically, if there was a slime with a texture, feel, and taste of bread, could you turn it into toast?
What?
Okay, theoretically, if there was a slime with a texture, feel, and taste of bread, could you turn it into toast?
Yeah, yes. You can. It's a flavor.
Yeah.
You can make a toast if you add flour to it. You can it. You can convert it into toast. You can convert anything into toast. You can
toast.
A
dinosaur stream when? That's a good question, Danny, I need your help. We're gonna get on this. Color a dinosaur stream.
Oh, color dinosaur stream. Good idea. That's on me. Okay. But anyways, we have some. I got a question for you. I'm very curious.
Okay.
Because since you've been dropping like VTuber lore and all that such, and you're bringing your lovely presence here, so the question is actually one that has been asked in interviews. if you had a chance to reincarnate as a different type of VTuber instead of being fire and ember, what kind of VTuber would you be? What kind of species or what kind?
That's a really good question.
Have you thought about it before? Like, oh, it would have been cool to be a fill the blank.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about like anything else. Most just I guess you could say I am my idealized self. So I don't think about
Oh,
or at least I'm working towards my idealized self. So I haven't
mhm.
thought about that. But if I had to
But
sit there and actually choose,
mm,
uh, probably a goblin witch. Like, it would
mm.
be real, probably a goblin witch.
what a
You
what
know,
a weird combination. A goblin
yeah,
that's a witch.
yeah, a goblin witch, and it just like snails and insects and bugs and frogs and like bubbly potions and shinies and click clacks and bones and charms and
Oh,
all that kind
you
of
really
stuff.
love that all the D&D stuff put together. That's what it
Oh
is.
yeah, absolutely. You know,
I can
and
see
then
the
just
origin.
yep, and then just totally just be a complete D&D nerd the whole time.
That's super
Also
cool, man.
fire, lots of fire.
Fire?
Absolutely, still lots of fire. I couldn't.
Of
I
course.
think I could ever get away from fire.
That's great. That's great. All right. So, okay, hold on. It's a little late that I asked this question. Honestly, you've been sharing. You've been getting so many questions asked. I haven't even had the chance to ask some myself. And just to get to know you a little bit more, and just let people know, if do you have any hobbies that are unusual? Any hobbies that is not gaming, not like anime or
Okay.
VTubering or streamings? Do you have anything else
Okay.
that is unusual that you want to share on stream?
Okay. So outside of like cooking and that kind of stuff, okay. So, all right. So my hobby is actually studying cults. Um, and, and yes, when you hear cult, I mean like the social aspect of it, the like actual cults throughout history, what developed and what caused it all. Like I can start up on like entire string of different events that led up to things. Like how modern cults work, how old cults work, how certain things throughout history are incredibly cult adjacent and feature the same things. How certain viewpoints have been progressive throughout all of history, and how those viewpoints got carried from generation to generation to generation. It's um it's it it's not something that a lot of people are interested in, and it's something that I know a lot of people would be kind of turned away from.
Um,
But
okay, hold on. I have a question now
yeah,
for you. I need to interrupt you to ask you something.
mhm.
Please tell me, are you someone who also watches on YouTube like um murder mystery stuff?
Not usually. No, I usually
Okay,
don't.
okay, thank goodness.
No, no, no. I usually don't. I usually stay away from true crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
just
literally just like studying. Um, human psychology is super fascinating. Seeing how people, seeing social dynamics and how they work. So full disclosure, I'm autistic. Okay, I'm autistic, and for me, growing up, I had to sit there and learn how to human. I had to learn how to person, and this is carried on to like being fascinated by how people work, how people think, how people function, so I can learn how to do that. I later learned on in life that I don't have to worry about that at all. That's not
mhm.
even something that I have to worry about. Um, so that being said, so I just started finding that the people that were absolutely cruel or possessive of people, I started noticing like certain trends, and then and then I ended up getting wrapped up in like some like religious stuff, and then it started like and then not personally, I was like out on the outside and basically got pushed out because I didn't fit in with an area. And then
Mhm.
I started developing into like learning about cults along the way. And that's really what happened. So my hobby is literally just studying cults, how they function, how they pop up, how people get sucked into them. You know, there's a saying, there's a cult for everybody. And so you have things like for me, so everybody has like something that affects them, something that they're weak to, and all that kind of stuff. Like for me, it's love bombing. You know,
Oh.
it's abandonment. It's like a very it's a concept. You know,
Mhm.
and so it's like I I'm fascinated by this, and at the same time I'm
Oh.
scared of it.
Okay. No, that's completely understandable. When it comes to, like, you mentioned the cult stuff, and it got me thinking, what have I watched like related to that? It's so, you know, like the cults. It's not only about like religion stuff. It goes like beyond that. Like it's just about creating your own kind of unique theme to it. And some people have done some wild stuff to it that is just it's
Yep.
just bizarre. And I think you want to know what's more bizarre to me, and I don't want to delve too much into this topic. And being a VTuber stream, it's the concept of the people who go uh towards those cults, like the ones that get attracted because they probably want like a lead in life, and they just so happen
Yeah.
to choose wrong. And it's a wow.
Yeah.
It's oh, it's surprising me. Human psychology is impressive.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff when it comes to cults, the major factor with cults is somebody wants authority, somebody wants power. That's what cults are all about. It's about somebody being in charge and wanting power. Somebody wanting to control other people, somebody
Mhm.
wanting to uh put people where they want them to. And it's almost universal. There are some cults that they're like Unarius, where they just have a really weird religious belief, and
Okay.
it's just like, you know what, you do you, boo. um Unarius is a cult. You can look them up. They're in California. They're pretty chill. They're pretty cool. Their entire belief is that everything that ever existed in our fantasies, in our dreams, in media, all that, it all happened. It was real. It was a thing, and that's their belief. And it's like super cool to learn about them. They have their leader had these amazing dresses and all that. They're fascinating to study, and they're just they're harmless. And then you have other things, other groups that were like far more sinister.
Yeah. Like I said, it
Um,
doesn't a cult doesn't necessarily need to be something that it's inherently bad. It just so happens that we know about the infamous cases the most. They're the loudest. But
yeah,
there's other cases where a cult creation is based on like, hey, let's just base our lives on this kind of stuff, and let's just gather and just have life be this way in
yeah,
general. A very bad way to say it from me of explaining it. It's not bad, sorry. It's like a no context explanation, or you know what I mean. And hopefully you know.
yeah, yeah.
Easy
So
way
like,
with no context.
yeah, it's a lot of cults literally develop because one person has a dream of controlling other people, and then other people say, "Hey, that viewpoint sounds familiar. That sounds good," and then they start following, not realizing how sinister it is because it sounds good at first. It sounds great at first, and then the other people get so wrapped up in it that they get sunk cost fallacied into it,
Mhm.
or they're so invested that they can't see anything else any other way, and all that
Mm.
kind of stuff. And then you have instances. Uh, I don't know how much I'm actually say about this, but the
Yeah.
propagators of World War II, that group. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that group on. I
Huh?
don't know anymore. But that entire group functions off of a cult like mentality through the premise of one person having a social power that influences everybody around them,
Mhm.
that makes people blindly follow because they sound good, and then they get so wrapped up in it, they get so invested in the values that are being taught, that
Oh.
when it comes time to like pay the piper, if you will, they're so far in there they literally can't back out. And then there are people that are so invested, that believe so strongly in it, they begin to hold everybody that isn't as invested.
The funny
So it
Amber.
becomes a threatening environment.
Ooh. I'm gonna throw a spin on this topic. The spin.
Okay.
I hope I wasn't interrupting something serious.
No.
But it just reminded me of something that I heard recently. We're getting to the section of the stream that I have a personalized question from me. There's like unscripted. You have motivated me, inspired me to ask you this. I've been hearing that as of current modern times, content creators sometimes feel like a cult. Like there's like specific person that people just follow to at the end of the earth. It's almost like a leader. Is that something that you see as it being true, even if the person doesn't, the content creator themselves doesn't want to see it like a cult? Let's talk about VTubers in general too. Let's put them in there in there too. It's like, whoa, there are some that just have like really, really passionate fans, almost cult-like. It's like, whoa. What do you think about that?
Absolutely, 100%. That is called a cult of personality, and it happens all the time. And so, so when you have a cult of personality, and that's what we're talking about here, you have people that rally behind a person, and that person can do no wrong. They have been put on a pedestal. They have been put there on this pedestal, and they are the ultimate end-all, be-all, everything that ever happens. And people listen to them and just will do whatever they want. And in a healthy environment, the VTuber will, or let's just say person of influence, the person of influence will sit there and will be like, whoa, hey, don't know, I'm flawed. I have issues here. Do this stuff instead, and I'll let the environment actually blossom in a healthy fashion, where people won't be tied to that person in an unhealthy environment where of this POI. You have moments where they will start sending people out to attack others. You'll have people sitting there demanding donations. You'll have them sitting there saying, you're not a real fan unless you do this. There are several, because I don't feel like actually getting any. I am not in the business of getting people attacked. I'm not in the business of getting people harassed or anything like that, even if they deserve it, which nobody really does. I'm not going to mention names here, but there are many instances of groups or of people, influencers, all that on YouTube, on Twitch, that do have these groups. They do have them. They do sit there and send people out, and it's heinous. It's horrible. It's awful. And that is very much a thing that happens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is 100% a thing that happens. It's something that I've been studying for a while, and it's okay. I'm full disclosure. I am terrified. Yeah. I am terrified of ending up being a cult leader.
Oh,
I am terrified of it. Just waking up one day and going, "Fuck, I'm a cult
leader." The plot of a Japanese light novel. I became a cult leader by accident, but for being an anime fan, it was like
exactly.
That's a kill. That is crazy. And oh, dear Lord.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for the gifted subs.
Holy crap. Shit. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Oh, wow. Holy crap. And welcome the legend. Was here in chat as well.
Miyoki asked a question, really stunning cold. Have you ever heard of the theory about getting mass groups of people together and attempt their heartbeats in unison? I've been thinking about this. Yes, I have heard of it. I have not looked into it, but I am quite aware of it. It is something that I do need to go look into, admittedly, so I don't have any more information, but it is something that I am aware of. I wish I could give you more answers on that one. I am sorry.
No, you're totally fine in answering it like that. And oh my goodness, there was also another question by Danny, and it's a totally serious question. I'm not sure if you saw it. You need to answer it.
I did. Why is Ember so cute? Okay. Because I was born this way, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. Let him know. Let him know. Oh my goodness, you all been super lovely today. Thank you so much for the amazing support. I'm like blown away, almost
I've-
shivering here by all the support that's been today. And Ember, you've been such a lovely, sweet guest as well. You've done an amazing job. Is there any topic in particular that you want to talk about with us? This is like aside from like
oh,
chat questions or anything you want to bring to the Net City. Like, hey, Sane, have you ever thought about this thing that is it caught my attention?
you know,
Ooh.
I
What's your hyper focus right now?
what is my hyper focus? My brain is
Yeah.
still on Colts. My brain is. I haven't quite checked out. I haven't quite checked out, but my brain is like. So my hyper fixation is Colts. So you start getting me started on Colts, and I will like. I will
That
hyperfixate
explains.
on.
I think Dial was the one that said, "Oh boy, here we go."
Yep.
Somebody
That-
reacted like that. I was like, "What am I in for? What am I in for, chat?" That's like,
Yeah, it's my hyperfixation. It's my passion.
It was Danny. Okay, thank you, Dial.
Yeah. Um. Well. Well. Um. Cheshi actually asked me a question the other day. I just remembered. Cheshi asked me a question the other day,
Chachi.
and we were sitting there
Cheshi.
talking. Yep, Cheshi. He asked me a question, and his question was, "What the hell have you not done?" And so this was because he was like, I have so much respect for Melanie. She does rock climbing. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember
Oh
teaching
hell yeah!
people
I
that.
remember.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember teaching people that. And it was a ton of fun and all that. And he's like, what have you not done? Okay. So I was about to answer him. I was like, wait, no, there's an interview later. This will make for a great topic later on. So entirely, so I have spent my entire life teaching people a variety of different skills, learning skills and teaching people skills. Obviously I've fire making, all that kind of stuff, but I've also taught them archery, firearms, rock climbing, leadership skills, cooking, first aid, rescue training, and wilderness survival. I've taught people how to like actually survive out in the woods. With
I would
like,
not. You won't. I will not survive in the woods. None of my current state. Maybe earlier in life, I would have been like an absolute master of like the wilds because I used to, being Puerto Rican and being someone who lives most of the week without electricity. But not now. Right now, my body's in a current state where I would have survived.
I don't know how well I would do. I think I would have enough skills to like stay alive for maybe a few days, but beyond that, I don't know. But yeah, so like, the answer is, I spent so much with scouts. I have accrued an entire list of skills, that if it's outdoors related, I've probably done it. I've done kayaking. I know that's kind of crazy. Somebody that hates the water knows how to kayak and knows how to teach people. I know how to do rescue dives in the water. I know how to do, let's see here. What other wild, crazy things? Acting. I've taught people how to act.
Acting?
Yeah, acting. When working at the camps, sometimes you have to put on skits and all that, and so you have to learn how to ad lib. You have to sit there and do improv and all that kind of stuff. And I used to teach people how to sit there and actually, do yes and, sit there and engage with each other, how to write a joke, how to write a script, and all that kind of stuff. I used to do that. I was very multifaceted out at these camps. There's a lot of things. Oh my god, what happened to the stream?
The cameraman just like had a seizure.
I can see that. Just a little bit. So it's been a lot of there's been a lot of skills. And at any point in time, if somebody actually wants to pick my brain about something, I could do that. I used, a high adventure was kind of like my thing. outdoors, high adventure. I love it.
Mhm.
So that being said, Sane, I got a question for you. What
Oh,
kind of outdoor activities do you enjoy? When you decide to go outside and touch grass, what do you like?
I like going outside with my Nintendo Switch to sit on the grass and play video games, but in the grass.
You know what?
That's an
That's
outdoor
fair.
activity.
That is most definitely an outdoor activity.
Yeah, it's just gaming, but outside. See, I'm smart.
Yep. Hey, listen. That's perfectly valid. Going outside and playing games is 100% guilty. God.
Ember can do things. Hey yo, mountain running. Look,
Uh,
yo. I used to be able to do that stuff. I used to go to the beach on a weekly basis. As someone who like
ooh,
literally walking distance to the beach, I used to live. That's how
hell
for a
yeah.
lot of time in my life. I used to do all that stuff. These days, I'm a hermit. Just live in my cave, just doing
That's,
content creation. And maybe I go outside and eat a burger, but then I go back inside and eat a burger. And
you know what? Burger life. Well, okay, so
Kirby!
I don't live there anymore, but I used to live in Washington, and I don't know if
Sorry.
people know this, but
Yeah.
Washington's like full of different biomes, and hiking is like one of the number one pastimes out there.
Every time I hear the word biome, I think of Minecraft.
Basically, yes, 100%. That's what it's like. But yeah, so um,
No, do you have any more? Let's see. Do you have any more topics you want to bring up? Any more curious activities that you do, or you want
oh,
to call it a wrap?
well, I went to college for game design.
Wait, what? Oh, yo, record scratch. You
What?
what?
I went to college for video game design and programming.
Oh my goodness. That's one of the things I
Yeah,
love nerding about. My community knows how much I love like gaming this all talk. Hell, sometimes I've even said it, and literally said this week. Sometimes I like the making of than the actual product itself, like movies.
right.
Sometimes like I watch like you cannot make me watch a movie, but however you can catch me watching 3 to 5 hour YouTube documentary about what happened in this movie and all the things.
Did I ever actually design a game in college? Absolutely none. None of them actually made it to production.
Oh,
So back in college, I had to sit there and work with a group of people. Unfortunately, because of the NDAs that were signed back then, because they were owned proprietary product property of the college I went to,
uh-huh.
um, I cannot actually to talk about them.
Ooh,
I like
spicy.
what are right.
Mm.
But what I can say is that during the process, I myself designed an entire game, helped work on an entire working model for the game, and pitched it to several companies. One of them being Real Big Fish, not Real Big Fish. That's a band. Big Fish Games. That's the
The
one.
fish
Big
game.
Fish Games. And as well as Jim Flatmo. He's a teacher out in the west, on the West Coast.
Mm.
As what and a couple other people. I'll remember them eventually. But
Oh heck yeah, don't worry.
one of them being a sound designer for for the team. Well, there's a game out there called Hyperlight Drifter. The sound designer for that game was
Oh,
there. I think it's the
amazing.
sound designer. So ended up pitching, designing a game and pitching it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go through because it was deemed to be too complicated for the college. It was like while they liked it, they thought it was like a fantastic idea. It was deemed too complicated. Um, so I ended up working on another game. It was instead um, an RPG of sorts, whereupon I sat there and worked on doing the level design or the map design,
Yeah.
as well as the character combat
Hmm.
scenarios, and the monster stat blocks, and how to implementing what was it? It starts with a C. It starts with a C. It's an entire database thing, and I can't remember, but integrating it with
Hmm.
Unity and all that. Um,
See, and no, let's say, no, I can't remember either. I thought you were talking about game engines, like Unreal engines.
no,
And
no, not. It's not an engine. It's actually a database thing that is actually used by several companies, especially for like
C++.
not C++. No, it's actually it's not. My brain was like Citrix. No, it's basically it's designed to sit there and
Hmm.
compile a bunch of information so that it can be pulled uh pulled and what is that name? I uh, what is it? I'll remember it. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Basically,
Fine.
worked on building a database back in
Oh,
college, and using a program and integrating it with Unity,
yeah.
um, so that way all the enemy stats, the player stats, the enemy abilities, and then balancing everything so that
Hmm.
it would function. Um, Sequel. That's what it is. Thank you, Dial.
Sequel.
That
That's
sequel.
cool.
Thank you,
Oh,
Dial.
thank you,
It's
Dial.
sequel. That's what it was. I don't know why I thank you. You know what I was talking about.
Mm.
Um yep, programming school.
I
So
love it. I
then
love to hear those stories. It's honestly super sweet that people just like. I always wanted to. I for a longer time. I always wanted to do something like that, or like it's not just my ADHD and my hyper focus, but you know, nerds. What nerd doesn't want to be a game developer or an anime producer sometime because we
I
love this media so much. So a lot of us want to do that.
so and it's just like then you have the let's see here. What else did I do back in college? I also developed a soundscape
Mhm.
program, so that depending on where you go, depends on what channels on your audio are open or closed, to actually sit there and so you could have a
Cool.
multi-layered song with like, let's say you have a song that has 50 channels, and depending on location you are on the map, let's say Skyrim, depending on let's say you're in the mountains and you're going to have drums and chime channels open for the song, and then as you move down into the plains, you're going to have woodwinds and drums for your channels, and then you're going to move towards the sea, and then you're going to have you know guitars and all that kind of stuff, and then the battles come in, and you're going to have the brass come in and whatnot. So it's going to all be the same song playing at the same time, but depending on what's going on around you, the channels will open and close. I also use this to sit there and develop how the proximity to being integrating with the sound effects that are close and far away.
Yeah. Speaking of what's going
Um,
on around you,
Dynamic
someone
music,
I just saw
yeah,
floating feet, floating
yep,
feet up there.
lots of feet. Um, yeah, music triggers based on geography. It technically wasn't impressive
Yeah.
insofar as like other people have done it before. But for me, it was like a huge benchmark for like my skills, because I was doing this from the ground up with no idea what the hell I was doing, just an idea of what I wanted to do. Um, and so it was fun, and I learned a lot about it.
That's impressive. Wow, you really have been through like, what haven't you done? I'm gonna take the words from Sheshe. Sheshe. Oh my God, no! I don't want to call. I don't want to give them the joy of me being influenced. You call them like that.
I,
But I completely get where they were coming from when they say that question or a similar statement to that. You know, you
Yeah.
have been to so much stuff that you try out in life, and it's always a pleasure and honor to hear that when people see chat. For once, I actually stay quiet and let the guests talk so they can share their stories.
Yeah.
And it's impressive. I knew you would be a chatterbox of like all these cool stories, and I'm really
I didn't expect to talk so much. It wasn't my intention.
heck yeah. No, you did wonderfully. Beautiful. But now,
I did see somebody there that was asking about the lore for the model. When you say lore for the model, Cupid, do you mean where did the model come from? Or like the character design come from? Or are you talking about the lore for
oh yeah, we did talk about the lore in general. Yeah.
Ember a Chatterbox? Nah. But but yeah, as I wonder if I can even
Anything on your mind right now? What's it?
well, I think when it comes to like the overall, I've kind of talked about the lore for Ember, but not really. So the lore for Ember is I am the incarnation of fire. I am attached to fire. I come from fire. I am fire. Wherever there is fire, I can be. So.
But please, chat, don't play with fire. The Net City is a very safe and secure space, and we warn you to not play with fire. Don't do this at home, kids.
I will not tell you to do the same thing because I believe fire is fun.
So are you telling people to play with fire? It doesn't matter what age they are at. Is that what you're trying to tell them?
I am not saying that playing with fire isn't fun. Just what? 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 Fire's fun.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
Stay safe, citizens of the Net City. Stay safe. Don't play with fire. Don't play with fire.
Okay. I guess I can't play with myself.
Excuse me?
What?
Ayo.
Huh.
I thought you were a Saincisco streamer. What happened?
I never said such thing. I said I was wholesome.
Rewind. This is gonna have a funny clip where I just rewind the VOD and I just hear you say those words. Oh wait, gift for the guest. Hey yo,
What?
someone gave you a gift. Yes.
Wait.
Is this, you did. Oh, the lovely Coco, a fellow artist of the community, has delivered a goodies for you.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't.
Oh, they have a surprise for you. Shout outs to Coco. Can we get a shout out for Coco as well?
Thank you, Coco. I'm confused. What?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, and I'm gonna put it on stream as well.
Dial. I have never once said I was say so. I've never once said I was.
Dial, please. You know the drill. You know what to do. And check this out, everybody. We'll always love it when people love and spread spread some love and positivity, especially when it comes to art. And we got a lovely, cute art in the middle of the stream. We got some fan art.
I do.
Yeah.
What?
It's on the stream right now. And also I sent it to you on Discord. Did I? Yeah. We got a chat. And it's also on the stream.
Oh my god.
Hell yes. It's your current fit.
I love it.
Coco, you're gonna make them cry. And oh my goodness, your art is being Kirby-fied.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Aw, Coco, you're too sweet. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sweetie.
Coco. Aw.
Look at that. You got a lovely model today, and also you got some cute fan art. I hope that we managed to make your day here a good one, honestly.
Absolutely. This has been a ton of fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you, Coco.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm.
Hey, and thank you everyone for just being here. There's been a lot of questions. You all literally carry the interview for me. And I love that. I love it. Please. I encourage you, everyone who is here in the community or people who are new, if we do have more VTuber guests, always like, ask them a bunch of questions. Doesn't matter how random, silly, interesting, or deep. This is all about to get to know them. It doesn't matter what creator or what size they are. I love to spread some joy and positivity to everybody, and that's what we managed to do on today. And thank you so much for the amazing supporters that we had. And now I ask you once again, Ember, do you have a question for our future guest? It can be a silly question, it can be a serious question, or it can be about VTubers if you want to. Anything you want to ask. It can...
Actually, I do have one.
Okay, I'm gonna type it now.
In your life, what part of your journey stands out the most and has influenced you to be who you are today?
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
In your life, what part?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
I'm writing it down. Can you repeat the question again?
Yeah. In your life, what part stands out the most and has influenced who you are today?
Ooh, that's a good one. I can answer that too.
Also, I'm actually kind of curious what your answer to that is.
Heck yeah.
If you're willing to answer.
Yeah, so if you're asking someone like me what has influenced me the most, it's like, we all have that moment where when you're growing up, everybody has faces. But then when you're young, you tell your mom, it's not a face, mom, it's not a face. I think it was the moment that I got so heavily involved with Pokemon. Pokemon changed my life to pursue things that I always wished for. When I grew up, I became a Pokemon card salesperson. I always wanted I want to develop a game, like an RPG like Pokemon. And right now I am, it may not be Pokemon related, but I just love Pokemon as my comfort game. I play it to this day. I still collect merchandise, and it's like a Pokemon came in my life. It was not a phase. I was like, the moment I saw Pokemon, I was like, oh, this is here to stay forever in my life. It's here to stay forever. And if it dies down, I'm probably gonna hyper focus on like the same hobbies. It's my anime. It's my passion. My anime is my passion. It changed my life. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is here to stay forever. This is not a phase.
Nice. I do love actually coming in and catching your Pokemon on card opening packs. Those are always fun to sit there and watch. I have no idea what's going on other than seeing the Pokemon, but seeing the cool cards and seeing me get excited and the chat going fucking wild depending on what gets drawn is like, it's so much fun.
Absolutely, I adore it. I am right now sitting on so many Pokemon cards that I need to open for our next stream. It's just that this week has been packed with like review activities and the such. So I ask you now, since I mentioned something of my plans. Do you have any plans in the future? Something you want to chill in, in this part of the video? What are your future plans? Or what are you gonna play? What are you gonna do?
Oh,
like for your future streams, or is this like the last stream? You graduating tomorrow from VTubers?
No. Okay. Full disclosure, I struggle so much at figuring out exactly what the hell is going on in the future that I kind of just like do things. I'm very short-sighted, which is funny because I'm long-sighted, but I'm very short-sighted in a lot of fashions. It's definitely one of my weak points. But I do know that like I'm gonna be continuing to stream like Hollow Knight,
All right.
Hades 2,
Oh,
You
Silk
know,
Song when?
what?
Silk Song when? Like the game,
Silk,
the sequel.
right? God, when a Silk Song comes out, I'm gonna be so freaking happy. I don't know which is gonna come out first, Silk Song or Crowsworn. I don't know which. I'm playing both, but I just come on, let me have one at least, please. Um, and then you know, I'm excited for the Elden Ring DLC that's coming out on the 21st.
Yes.
Hype.
Yeah.
Um, God, next Friday. Oh God. But yeah, so I got that that planned, and then at some point down the line, I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Look, yeah. Sometimes the best plans are the ones that are not planned at all, and sometimes you just gotta live in the moment. Today
Yep.
you're playing one thing, and tomorrow it's like the mood can change, and absolutely. But yeah,
Absolutely.
you're doing it fine, and you're doing a fantastic job. You have lots of mutuals that love you very much. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Even if it's for fun, as a hobby, as a passion, whatever. Or if you want to make a cult out of this, then go nuts, go crazy. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, to be fair, Lab Rabbit has already declared herself my high priestess. She's already
Priestess.
declared herself the high priestess of my cult that I didn't even realize I had yet.
I'm surprised I haven't made a joke about like how people can stare into your eyes and be like allured to it like a moth or anything like that. Like, oh, yo.
No,
can be like that.
but they do sit there and say, "I can listen to your voice and fall asleep," and then fall asleep in the chat.
So tell them, yeah, what you gotta do is when they do that, when they say things, stuff like that, you gotta get close into the microphone. And you gotta start whispering words like, hey, can I have your credit card number?
No, absolutely not.
Can I have your credit card number, Chad? Can I have 1 bit, please? 1 bit is all I need. 1 bit will change your life. That's all you need, Chad. 1 bit. It's all you need. Is someone going to... There you go, see? 1 bit. Thank you so much for the 1 bit. Thank you so much for the 1 bit. Very PogChamp. Ara. Oh, well. There you go. 100 bits. Hell yeah. Keep on coming. Make it rain on Ember. Make it rain. They don't like the water.
Oh my God.
Make it rain. Make it rain on someone who doesn't like the rain. Okay. Let me. Okay, no, chat. That's enough.
That they just keep going and going and going, and then all I just have to say is, you invited this.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Oh shit. Fucking subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
There's more questions.
I didn't mean. Okay. Hold on. Ember, help me. Ember, what do I do? People are actually giving money. I didn't mean to turn myself into a cult. I did it by accident.
So here's what you have to do.
Yeah.
This is your life now. Embrace it. That's all you can do. Just embrace it.
No. Don't you dare leave with those words.
It's a cult leader, everybody.
Don't leave me with those words. No. I didn't mean to accidentally turn myself into a cult. Thank you so much for the cheers. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for this. Jokes aside, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for I really appreciate that. Oh, okay. Here comes the train. Oh my God! Kill me! What the? What the fuck? Cupid! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cupid,
for the freaking 10 gifted subs. What the? Oh my lord. Chat, no, it was a joke. It's a prank. It's a prank. Ember, help me. Yeah. Say something. Your sweet voice needs to be here.
All praise the mighty Saint. She will lead us into glory.
You're making the Doritos fly all over the screen with your voice.
Good.
That one didn't appear. What happened to the bunk?
I don't know.
It may have been somewhere. But anyways, is there anyone you want to raid tonight, Ember? I'll let you take a look at your follower list. If you have someone, or if you want to leave it up to me, it's up to you.
Oh my God.
In the meantime, Yes.
Do you all see that the amazing Saincisco is streaming? We should raid her.
Hell yes! Raid Saincisco started. Actually, I've never done that. Dude, can you
Is
raid
that even
yourself?
possible?
I think. Hold up. Let me try it. It says here. Nah, it doesn't. Can we raid Saincisco?
Honestly, I'm not.
No, it doesn't. A channel cannot rate itself. An automated message.
I
Oh snap! Thank you for the bid, Aquarina. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Cupid. Oh my god. But do you have anyone for raid tonight?
I sing.
Yes.
I'm actually bad at this. I'm like really bad at the raids. I don't know who.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll raid one of our previous guests as tradition. We got a large selection because I follow like tons and tons of VTubers and streamers alike.
Rabbit says Hazy. Because
Hazy swimming? Oh,
Hazy Nev is doing art.
It's not the first time that Hazy has been recommended for raid from our guests. So that's always an honor to know that one of our previous guests has been being suggested here. Good taste.
Yeah.
Everybody, artists, one of the amazing artists out there, Hazy Nev.
Okay. Believe it or not, Hazy Nev is actually my what is it, Oshi?
Yeah. Oh, that's adorable.
He's my Oshi. I always sit there and I like sitting in her streams quietly, and I'll go to bed in her while listening to her.
Heck yeah, we love it. All right, chat. I have delivered the message.
Excellent.
Wait, hold on. I haven't. There you go. You can copy paste that. It's insane raid time, baby. Because you're all getting a little wacky. For those of you who stayed until the end, thank you so much for supporting the stream. It means a lot to me. Go give Hazy an insane raid. And please, if you're looking at this on YouTube, check the description for Ember Crowlen's links and give them a follow as well. Please.
Thank you so much. This has been a blast.
Absolutely.
And as always, keep your flame inside burning bright. I love you all.
Aw, I need to make up with sweet. I need to talk with you about sweet words like that. I need to learn what to do with things like that. I'm not good with it. But anyways, Reddit's almost there. Everybody, see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye.
And no, who's in the message? That wasn't me. Anyways, you all have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.